Good evening, everyone. We're here to recognize El Paso's finest, as I call them every single day, and I remind them every single day they are. But I want to do a couple of things first. I'm going to ask all the students to stand up for a moment, please. So these chickadees, as I call them, and they know that, are young adults, would not be here without you all. So they owe you a round of applause. Thank you, guys. So I know parents, high school is a tough age because they're breaking from their freedom and they think they know it all. You'll become smart again in about 3 years and they'll realize you really did know it all. Students, when you're receiving your award, if you'll go up through the middle aisle and come this way around the table, okay? Okay, I would also like to thank this job I could not do solo by any means. I have an amazing administration team, and I'd like to thank all of them right now. My assistant principal, Mr. Zubiate. Ms. Bonilla, this is her second week of high school. Mr. Ornelas. Ms. Martinez, Ms. Widner, and of course our Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Mota. I'd also like to thank our counselors. They were unable to be here tonight, but they do a lot of work with our kiddos to get them ready for this graduation day, which is in about 2 weeks. If everybody doesn't know, I keep telling everybody 6-6 at 6. It's going to be a great time. Make sure you're there. I'm not one for speeches. For me, this is all about them. So we're going to get started, and tonight is for them and for you. Thank you for all you do.
Okay. So students, again, you are to enter from over here from the podium, and then please remain standing until we tell you to take a seat. Again, so that way we can recognize all the students that we're going to be announcing this evening. So, at this time, we're going to begin our award ceremony with a scholarship recognition from the Debbie Lewis Foundation.
Thank you, Mr. Mota. On behalf of the Debbie Lewis Foundation and the Lewis family, I want to thank Ms. Torres, Alex Hernandez, Misha Daniel, the counseling staff, the faculty, staff, and students of Eastwood High School for their unwavering support of the efforts of the foundation. My name is Junie Matthews, former principal of Eastwood High School and a friend of Debbie Lewis. And I'm so happy to return to Eastwood on this special evening in the beautiful desert Southwest. Debbie dedicated her life to education, and on April 14th of this year, when our foundation, the Eastwood administration, counselors, family, and friends surprised this year's scholarship recipients, Eastwood principal, Ms. Bonita Torres, did a wonderful job of describing Debbie's background and her contribution to the Eastwood community. We appreciate your kind words, Ms. Torres. Thank you. This year, the foundation, since 2016, will have awarded $120,000 to deserving Eastwood seniors. We are proud to be a part of helping to further the education of those students attending the home of El Paso's finest. And speaking of the foundation, I want to take just a moment to recognize the members of the board of the Debbie Lewis Foundation. The foundation was established in late 2015 by Bill and Betty Lewis and their daughter, Kim Reagan. By the spring of 2016, when we interviewed students for the very first scholarships, The interview committee was comprised of no less than 8 members. That had to be a little intimidating for those students. And even though at that time we said we wanted to award 2 scholarships that first year, we ended up giving 3 because of how remarkable those students were. The second year, we gave even more scholarships because of how impressive the kids continued to be. We finally quit trying to designate a finite number because it's impossible beforehand to predict the number of extraordinary students that we interview. May we please hear a trooper clap for the Debbie Lewis Foundation board members. Betty Lewis, Kim Reagan, Laurie Smith, Steve Yellen, Kathy Holleran, and me. Thank you. Haven't had a trooper clap in a while. We are proud to be a part of these students' lives and their education. I often hear the phrase, Eastwood is El Paso's finest. And while that is certainly true in terms of the more than 60 high schools in El Paso County, the motto of Eastwood High School is home of El Paso's finest. The students we're recognizing this evening have certainly lived up to this most profound motto. The Debbie Lewis Foundation is proud to present the 8th year of scholarships to the following students. The first of these students has been accepted to the El Paso Community College, where he will study graphic art design. When he talked to us about community service, he told us that serving others makes him feel good. His love of art, race cars, and history motivated him to do well in high school. There is no challenge that will stop this young man from pursuing his dream of higher education. He is the son of Ms. Evelyn Lemos and the grandson of Mr. Anthony and Ms. Elia Galindo, Mr. Evan Gonzalez. This next student has been accepted to the University of Texas at El Paso, where she will study biology. She wants to be a teacher and believes that each of us determines our own future. Family and tradition are important to her, and she told us that this scholarship has a special place for the students at Eastwood. We hope that her future will find her right back here at Eastwood, where she can keep the traditions in which she participated going strong. The daughter of Mrs. Renteria and Mr. Alvarez, and the granddaughter of Ms. Renteria and Ms. Alvarez, Ms. Tiffany Alvarez. This young lady has spent her high school years maintaining traditions and creating new ones. She is not at all hesitant in giving credit to others. As an example, she credited Debbie Lewis in making her high school experience what it turned out to be, even though she never met Debbie. She believes that small gestures make a big difference in the lives of others, and she had one of the most honest answers that the interview committee has heard to date. When we asked the question, tell us about a time that you have had to demonstrate a positive attitude under difficult circumstances, without any hesitation, she answered, "You mean besides this interview?" She'll be studying neuroscience at the University of Texas at Austin, and we're sure that she will be making positive changes in the world. The daughter of Ms. Karina Cataldi and Mr. Kevin Cataldi, Ms. Madeline Cataldi. This young man impressed the interview committee with his positive spirit and love of Eastwood. He made sure that we understood that his teachers are very important to him. He represents Eastwood well with his family support, his winning smile, and his dedication to service. He wants to become a radiologist, and we sincerely hope that he returns to El Paso after he earns his degree from the University of Texas. The son of Salvador and Emma Baeza, Mr. Salvador Baeza. This young lady wants to attend the University of Texas to study child psychology. She loves music, loves her family, and loves being involved at Eastwood. And she has certainly provided service to Eastwood High School by being a member of the award-winning yearbook staff. She told us that she wanted to receive this scholarship because Debbie Lewis is a blue and gold standard. Isabel, there may be people out there with bigger fish to fry, but we are honored that you are one of the representatives of Debbie's Foundation. She is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. De La Fuente, Miss Isabel De La Fuente. You didn't think I knew. Service is not just a word to this trooper, and it's not just a requirement for graduation. It seems that service is part of her DNA, so much so that she has lobbied in Washington, D.C., and co-founded an organization right here at Eastwood that focuses on those citizens with Alzheimer's and dementia. She has chosen to attend New York University, which will allow her to curate her own major so that she can do research in sports medicine rehabilitation. We are proud to introduce the daughter of Ms. Olivia Barola Hernandez and Mr. David Hernandez, Ms. Salem Hernandez. This young man may very well be one of the last students who have actually known Debbie Lewis and remembers her advice to him as a young child. He believes that service is what keeps a community tight-knit. He innately knows that everyone needs to lean on other people sometimes, and that's what keeps your closest allies feel useful and needed. He told us that successful people have a great friend group built one friend at a time. He will be attending Sul Ross State University, where he will be playing football and studying to be a nurse, the son of David and Dana Molden, Mr. Jace Molden. This young lady did a deep dive into Debbie's legacy by talking to her teachers and her student council advisor, and learned to go where your passion leads and enjoy the journey. She has been heavily involved in academics, fine arts, and athletics here at Eastwood, and is among the top 10 students for graduation. Her school of choice will be honored to have her as a member of their student body, studying biology and sports psychology. She has a supportive family who she appreciates very much. She is the daughter of Ms. Brenda and Mr. David Joseph, Ms. Kara Joseph. This young lady has role models who have inspired her. Their influence motivated her to adopt the philosophy of put your best out there every day and always go for it. She has seen the impact of her service on others, and she appreciates the feeling so much that she wants to keep on giving. She has loved representing Eastwood through academics and athletics, and now she will be representing Debbie's Foundation studying graphic design at the University of Texas at El Paso. The daughter of Esmeralda and Carlos Licon, Miss Salma Licon. This young man described himself to us as a challenge seeker. He hopes that his service to Eastwood and his community will inspire others to serve as well. He appreciates the fact that the Debbie Lewis Foundation Scholarship is specific to Eastwood, where he has been maybe the not-so-secret Spirit King. He will be studying aerospace engineering at the University of Texas at El Paso, where one day you may be wondering if that is him in that pay dirt Pete costume. The son of Mr. and Mrs. Rodriguez, Mr. Damian Rodriguez. And finally, this young lady is especially appreciative of all the female leaders here at Eastwood. They have taught her that service is what makes us all valuable in life. She impressed the committee with her incredible self-awareness and positive personality. The University of Texas at Austin is fortunate to be enrolling her where she hopes to someday receive a doctorate in psychology. The daughter of Mark and Maria McNulty, Miss Sarah McNulty. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate being a part of Eastwood High School. Thank you.
All right, parents, this is your time to take those photographs before I send the students back to their seats. So you guys are your cell phones, so I'm just going to give you guys a couple of seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can go ahead and take your seat at this time. At this time, I would like to call on Ms. Thomas, who will be presenting for the two organizations she sponsors, which are the High Q and Academic Decathlon.
Good evening. 7 years ago, I became the High Q coach at Eastwood High School, and 4 years ago, I started coaching academic decathlon. I have enjoyed every minute of it. This year, our academic decathlon team placed second in the large school category and won Super Quiz. From recruiting new members to spending time with returning members, I have been truly blessed to get to work with them all this past year and watch their friendships grow. As always, these are the students that are involved in everything, from volleyball to gymnastics, with a whole slew of AP courses thrown in. These are troopers through and through. The first senior that I would like to recognize started out in my AP Human Geography class as a freshman and became a member of the High Q team as a senior. This young man contributed greatly to the academic decathlon and High Q teams with his unbelievable knowledge of a variety of subjects. His dedication to his endeavors is outstanding, and his drive to succeed will certainly take him places. I can't wait to hear the great things this young man will accomplish. When I think of John Sandoval, the words of the great Leonardo da Vinci are fitting. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Keep learning, John. I met this next young lady 4 years ago when she started her high school academic journey in my AP Human Geography class. You can tell I recruit from there. An integral part of our academic decathlon team for the last 2 years, this young lady is always smiling and making her peers laugh. As Eleanor Roosevelt said, when you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to happiness that you can give out. Laisha Calzada, keep smiling and bringing joy and light to the world. I bet you can't guess where I recruited this next young lady from. As a varsity volleyball player her freshman year, she had to overcome being out of class for her sport, but she made it through and joined the academic decathlon team her senior year. A dedicated young lady in all of her endeavors, I know that she will go far. In the words of Paulo Coelho, when we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Olivia Villegas, keep striving to be better every day. I met this next young lady this year in my advisory class. She stepped up and was a very solid member of our academic decathlon team this year. How she found the strength and energy to go from gymnastics meets to academic decathlon competitions, I do not know, but I am so glad that she did. A quiet young lady who handles everything with style and grace, I am blessed to have gotten to know her this year. While the author is unknown, the sentiment is fitting for such a hardworking young lady. The strongest actions for a woman is to love herself, be herself, and shine amongst those who never believed she could. Lauren Granado, continue to shine and love yourself. This last young man was very reluctant to join our academic decathlon team. While he couldn't compete with us last year, he did an amazing job for us this year. I knew in my heart that he would be an integral part of our team and finally convinced him that the competition would be relatively painless. After our competition on Friday night, this young man went and performed with his band until early in the morning, but still showed up on Saturday morning on time and was one of our top medal winners. Jacob Meyer Tarango, the following quote by Les Brown is my advice to you. Don't let someone else's opinion of you become your reality.
Thank you, Ms. Thomas. Students, you may take your seat. Up next, we have Ms. Mullins, who will be presenting our Thespian Awards to our theater students.
Good evening. I'm Rachel Mullins, first-year theater director here at Eastwood High School. The International Thespian Society is an honorary organization for high school theater students. There are ITS troops at more than 4,900 affiliated schools around the world. The Society's mission is to honor student achievement in the theater arts. Students earn induction by participating in an affiliated school's theater program and accumulating the points based on the quality and quantity of their work in theater. In recognition of their amazing achievements in Trooper Theater this year, to include incredible scenic painting and the starring role in our recent production of Legally Blonde playing Elle Woods, Troop number 297, Troop 2973 congratulates Adriana Chris Trujillo. In recognition of their cumulative achievements in trooper theater over the years, to include stage managing all 3 of our productions this season and being awarded the best technician overall at the UIL One-Act Play Contest for 6A schools, earning the Honor Thespian Award tonight, Troop 2973 congratulates Alyssa Nicole Hernandez.
I'll give you all a moment to take a picture. All right, thank you, ladies. You may be seated. I will now be presenting special recognition for our robotics. Ladies and gentlemen, Eastwood Robotics would like to honor and celebrate the exceptional achievements of our remarkable senior Thomas Chacon. Cadet Captain Chacon, who is in JROTC Engineering and Robotics program, has not only excelled in these fields, but also made it to the prestigious VEX Robotics National JROTC Championship. It is with great pride and admiration that we acknowledge his dedication, perseverance, and outstanding contributions to the fields of robotics and STEMs. The journey to the VEX Robotics National JROTC Championship is no easy feat. It requires an unvarying commitment to excellence, countless hours of hard work, and a passion for pushing the boundaries of innovation. Thomas, through his exceptional skills and relentless determination, has risen to the top, earning a well-deserved spot among the best of the best. Thomas and his team is only the JROTC team from El Paso to ever reach the division finals and win the Division Build Award at the VEX National JROTC Championship. To our distinguished senior, let this award and your participation in the VEX Robotics National JROTC Championship be a testament to your extraordinary talent, relentless work ethic, and a remarkable impact you have made in the field of robotics and STEM. Your achievements have not only brought honor to yourself, but also to our school, community, and JROTC program. You are proof that with dedication, perseverance, and a belief in oneself, anything is possible. Your achievements serve as an inspiration to your fellow cadets, motivating them to follow in your footsteps and pursue their dreams with unwavering determination. On behalf of the entire school, Eastwood Robotics, and JROTC Robotics program, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to our exceptional senior for this well-deserved recognition. At this time, if I can have Major Santiago on stage to help present these awards to this young man. And again, Thomas Chacon, if you can come up to the front to be recognized. Thank you. Ms. Quillen will now be presenting the Art Club Awards.
Good evening. I will not be presenting the Art Club Award. This senior embodies excellence. She is a fourth-year art student, second-year AP Art, and second-year Art Club president. She is extremely dedicated to her craft and no stranger to hard work and making things happen. Not to mention that she is involved in many other extracurricular activities and is taking I don't know how many other AP classes. This young lady has competed and won many art competitions throughout her high school years. And to name a few, she received a gold key at the Regional Scholastic Art and Writing Competition and 2 medal ratings in regional base this year alone. This year, she is the winner at the Congresswoman's Veronica Escobar's Congressional Art Competition for District 16. As Annette and her piece will travel to Washington, D.C. this summer with her piece, Mi Querido Apa, which will hang at the U.S. Capitol for a year. Congratulations, Annette, for all your wonderful accomplishments. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cullen. At this time, I'd like to have Mr. Douglas here on the stage, if he will be presenting a special recognition to our girls wrestling team.
Good evening. I think they're all here. Yeah, I see them. Okay. All right, I would like to thank the 4 young ladies who have helped establish the Eastwood wrestling team into a perennial power not only in El Paso, but across the entire state of Texas. These 4 young women, Liana, Jadine, Alexis, and Ange, have willed this program into a state powerhouse since their freshman year. They've accomplished what many dream of, but few experience. These seniors have won countless tournaments, multiple district championships, regional championships, 2 state championships, and a national ranking as well in their 4 short years. They've set a precedence of excellence for future classes to chase. With this said, I'd like to take a moment to congratulate and recognize them for all their achievements. And I wish them their very best in their future endeavors. They'll always have a home here at El Paso's finest. And this is kind of going off script here, but just know that I say this a lot. This is only the beginning for you guys. It's not the end. Care about you all, love you all. Thank you for the last 4 years, all right? Appreciate it. Have some certificates here, and of course the banners that you guys paid for, so I'm gonna get those to you. All right, I have Jadine Mata. Angelina Tavares. Thank you. Alexis Montes. and Liana Yanes.
All right, at this time, Ms. Moore will be presenting for our dual language students.
Good evening, everybody. Buenas noches. My name is Veronica Moore. I'm the dual language coordinator. This is my first year. According to the American journalist Flora Lewis, learning another language is not only learning different words for the same things, but learning another way to think about things. These students who we will be mentioning today are students who, despite the challenges of the COVID years, have shown the perseverance and grit of continuing with the demands of the dual language program. These students have earned a minimum of 5 credits and as many as 8 credits in Spanish language courses, including core classes. Now, it wouldn't be fair if it wasn't dual language that I wouldn't say it in Spanish, right? So, según la periodista estadounidense Flora Lewis, aprender otro idioma no es solo aprender diferentes palabras para las mismas cosas, sino aprender otra forma de pensar sobre las cosas. Los estudiantes que mencionaremos hoy son estudiantes que, a pesar de los desafíos de los años de COVID, han demostrado la perseverancia y el coraje de continuar con las demandas del programa de lenguaje dual. Estos estudiantes han obtenido un mínimo de 5 créditos y hasta 8 créditos en cursos de español, incluyendo las clases básicas. Please join me in congratulating the students who have earned the distinction of biliteracy through the dual language program. Únanse a mí para felicitar a los estudiantes que obtuvieron la distinción de bilingüe a través del programa de lenguaje dual. Con 5 créditos, Tiffany Álvarez. Álvaro González. Alejandra Lugo. Grace Márquez. Los siguientes estudiantes han agarrado 6 créditos. Hugo Cuellar Maldonado. Daniel Jinete. Alejandro González. Lauren Granado. Emma Martinez. With 7 credits, Marina Arias. Annelise Cardosa. Salma Licón. And these 2 amazing ladies who earned a total of 8 dual language credits. Salma Burciaga Chang. And Lexi Lechuga. Felicidades. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge 2 very hardworking students who took on the leadership of the Dual Language Program Student Advisory Board. Despite the fact that our member numbers have diminished over the last few years, these 2 students represented and promoted the Dual Language Program with pride at district gatherings, student leadership meetings, and school activities despite their busy schedule. It gave me great pride to see them advocate for our program the way that they did. También me gustaría tomar un momento para reconocer a 2 estudiantes muy trabajadores que asumieron el liderazgo de la Junta Asesora Estudiantil del Programa de Lenguaje Dual. A pesar de que nuestro número de miembros ha disminuido en los últimos años, estos 2 estudiantes representaron y promovieron el programa bilingüe con orgullo en las reuniones del distrito, las reuniones de liderazgo estudiantil y las actividades escolares a pesar de sus responsabilidades. Me enorgulleció verlos abogar por nuestro programa de la forma en que lo hicieron. Por favor, den un aplauso a la presidenta Marina Arias. Y al vicepresidente Ian Díaz. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we will now conclude the first portion of our awards assembly this evening with dual credit cords presented by our assistant principal, Ms. Martinez.
Okay, we're good now. To receive a graduation cord and certificate for dual credit, each student must have completed 12 credit hours or more from El Paso Community College. At this time, we would like to honor our troopers for doing just that. Please come to the stage to pick up your certificate and your cord. And the Here we go. Salvador Baeza. Lauren Bencomo. Laisha Calzada. Madeline Cataldi. Thomas Chacon. Maria Duarte. Karam El Shorbagi. Lorena Evans. Azanet Hernandez. Brianna Herrera. Leslie Jimenez. Andrea Limon. Alejandro Mendoza. Mia Minjares. Alexis Nájera. Alyssa Peña. Renee Perez. Jovan Portillo. Ian Rios. Damian Rodriguez. John Sandoval. Jacqueline Sepulveda Silva. Anthony Vieira. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the recipients of the dual credits stole for their graduation. Congratulations.
Give you all a chance to take those photos. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you may take a seat. So this year, we decided to do something a bit different with our awards. And so, based on the brilliant idea by Ms. Bonita Torres, we have decided to honor the students that are coming up now for the second portion of our assembly with medals. And so these are medals that the students can wear during graduation. Okay, so a few students this evening will receive multiple medals, and so you're welcome to wear all these medals they're going to receive. So we're going to begin with the following two individuals are being recognized this evening and have not missed a single full day of school this entire year. They are both brothers, what I should say, twin brothers who are being recognized this evening. So if I can have Eric and Alexander Daniel up in the front, please. Give them a round of applause. Okay, we will now continue with our department academic awards. Each administrator this evening will be presenting for their department that they oversee. We ask that the department members present with us this evening join us on stage. We will also be doing a trooper clap as each student is called and will remain on stage until all students have been named. At this time, if I can have Ms. Bonilla at the podium and any math teachers present with us to join us on stage.
Armando Chavarria, nominated by Mr. Contreras for on-ramps pre-calculus.
Okay.
Christopher Estrada, nominated by Mr. Contreras for pre-calculus. Julian Gomez, nominated by Mr. Contreras for digital electronics. Elijah Gutierrez, nominated by Mr. Flores for college prep math. Fer Ochoa, nominated by Ms. Carvajal for pre-calculus. Leah Pevito, nominated by Mr. Hawkes for pre-calculus. Jacob Rodriguez, nominated by Ms. Renteria for pre-calculus. Sebastian Rodriguez, nominated by Ms. Granados for AP Statistics. Kaylin Sines, nominated by Mr. Hernandez for college prep math. Julia Saucedo, nominated by Mr. Contreras for AC/DC electronics. And Gael Sol, nominated by Ms. Granados for AP calculus. Congratulations, troopers.
Thank you, students. You now may be seated. Ms. Widner now will be presenting for our English and Lotte department. If there's any teachers from these departments, please join us on stage.
Marina Arias, nominated by Ms. Rigarte, Spanish 5, AP. Heather Betancourt, nominated by Ms. Quaney, English 4. Paris Cedillos, nominated by Ms. Moore, Chinese 2. Matthew Cervantes, nominated by Mr. Stovall, College Prep English. Amarani Franklin, nominated by Ms. Garza, Journalism. Ian Gonzalez, nominated by Ms. Ray, Spanish 4, AP. Eric Key, nominated by Ms. Nieto, English 4. Sadma Licon, nominated by Ms. Hale, English 4. Julian Lugo, nominated by Ms. Ricarte, Spanish 5, Creative. Renee Perez, nominated by Ms. Quaney, AP English 4. Melinda Seibert, nominated by Ms. Garza, Creative Writing.
All right, let's give a round of applause to our English and Lotte department students. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. Ornelas will now be presenting for social studies. If any teachers from this department are present, please join us on stage.
Good evening, family and friends in social studies. Nominated by Mr. Sierra in psychology, Jacqueline Briones. Nominated by Ms. Perez in sociology, Jacqueline Briones. Nominated by Mr. Sierra in psychology, Luke Erickson. Nominated by Mr. Finney in government, Salma Licon. Nominated by Mr. Pedregon for economics, Sarah Litton. Nominated by Ms. Olivas in AP Psychology, Sarah McNulty. And nominated by Mr. McCage in Government, Angelina Tavares. Parents, grandparents, and guardians, these are our social studies students. Thank you.
All right, you may take a seat now at this time. At this time, Mr. Subiate will now be presenting for science, study skills, and leadership. If any teachers from these departments are present, please join us on stage.
Good evening. Mariana Arias, nominated by Dr. Rivas for microbiology. Armando Chavira, by Mr. Duran, AP Physics. Jordan Clark, nominated by Ms. Bain, Forensic Science. Dorian Garcia, nominated by Ms. Nieto, Environmental Science. Daniel Jinete, nominated by Dr. Hyder, Environmental Systems. Hannah Hermesdorf, nominated by Mr. Morales, Study Skills. Brianna Herrera, nominated by Ms. Bain, AP Environmental Science. Andrea Limon, nominated by Mr. Morales, DC Education 1300. Gael Sol, nominated by Ms. Avila, Earth Space Science. Jalen Stokes, nominated by Dr. Rivas for AP Biology. And Yoselin Torres, nominated by Ms. Robles for Student Leadership. These are your science, leadership, and electives winners.
Right, thank you. You may be seated. At this time, Ms. Martinez will be presenting for Fine Arts. Any teachers in the audience who are from the Fine Arts Department, if you can please join us on stage.
In Theater 1, nominated by Ms. Mullins, Destiny Acuna. In Technical Theater, nominated by Ms. Molinex, Paris Cedillos. In Guitar, nominated by Mr. Barrientos, Armando Chavarria. In Technical Theater number 4, nominated by Ms. Molinex, Andres Cruz. In Mariachi, nominated by Ms. Gutierrez, Christopher Estrada. In Jazz Band, nominated by Mr. Omen, Gio Falvo. In AP Art History, nominated by Mr. Alvarado, Ama Franklin. In Band, nominated by Mr. Omen and Mr. Avila, Alejandro Gonzalez. In Theater 4, nominated by Ms. Mullins, Mercedes Harris. In Art 4, nominated by Ms. Quillen, Hannah Hermsdorf. Sorry about that, Hermsdorf. In AP Studio Drawing, nominated by Ms. Quillen, Azanet Hernandez. In Orchestra, nominated by Ms. Gutierrez, Leslie Jimenez. In Advanced Costumes, nominated by Ms. Molinex, Elena Rojas. In Dance, nominated by Ms. Magana, Alyssa Rubio. In Piano, nominated by Mr. Ullman, Giselle Silva. Bless you. In Musical Theater, nominated by Ms. Mullins, Adriana Trujillo. In AP Studio Design, nominated by Ms. Quillen, Sarah Uribe. In Technical Theater 1, nominated by Ms. Molinex, Lily Weber. Okay, just making sure.
Right, thank you, students. You may be seated. At this time, I will be presenting for ROTC and CTE. If I have any of those representatives in the audience, if you can please join us on stage. In Digital Audio 1 for Mr. Bernal, Destiny Acuna. Of Principles of AV Tech for Ms. Delgado, Evan Aguirre. From Dr. Rivera, Joseph Martin. In Digital Media, Mr. Bernal, Emma Morales. In AP Computer Science, Mr. Torres, Fernando Orancia. Also in Engineering Design and Presentation for Mr. Torres, Fernando Orancia. In graphic design 1, Mr. Alvarado, Adriana Trujillo. In lifetime nutrition, Ms. Aleman, Sofia Vasquez. In newspaper from Dr. Rivera, Ariel Vizcara. And in marketing for Mr. Delgado, Uriel Yanes. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. Right. The last portion of our awards pays special recognition to students who we believe are El Paso's finest. They encompass various characteristics such as athleticism, perseverance, resiliency, confidence, leadership, loyalty, and kindness, to just name a few. These students being recognized this evening were students who truly know what it means to be a trooper. As I call your name this evening, please stand on stage until all names have been called. Okay. Ashley Alvarado. Manny Baeza. Michael Barlow. Lauren Bencomo. Zoe Button. Germán Carrillo. Madeline Cataldi. Leslie Collins. Justin Davis. Sienna de la Fuente. Julian Gomez. Evan Gonzalez. Salem Hernandez. Brianna Herrera. Joshua Jenkins. Kyra Joseph. Robert Legarda. Julian Lucero. Brianna Martinez. Alyssa McBain. Sarah McNulty. Jace Molden. Alexis Montes. James Moreno. Trevor Moreno. Curtis Murillo. Angelica Quiroz. Larissa Ramirez. Claudia Ramos. Andrew Reyes. John Sandoval. Adrian Vega. And Asha Williams.
Mr. Mehta, where do I sit?
Oh. Go and get your medal.
in El Paso.
Again, what you're seeing up here, these are students, again, that represent what it means to be a trooper, and again, El Paso's finest. So again, one final round of applause for these students. Thank you. You may be seated. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I had a couple of students come in at the end. I know I caught one of them. If you just arrived right now, we could just come to the podium so we could recognize you. There was one. Maybe not. I know. Anybody? Parents, did your child just walk in? We want to make sure we recognize you before we end the ceremony. Michael Barlow, there we go. Michael Barlow, come on up. There we go. He did receive his medal. I did catch him. I caught him. Thank you, Michael. Oh, Giovanni Palvo, come on up. Yeah, this evening we had a couple of our band students who were at an honor concert, and so I was hoping they would make it, and a few did. All right, so this concludes our awards assembly. We appreciate you joining us this evening and letting us share a small portion of your child's life while they were here at Eastwood. Remember that this is Trooper Nation, and you will always represent what it means to be El Paso's finest. Thank you, and have a great night. Yes, ma'am.
Parecen todos hormigas.